Hello everybody, it is me, TrueFNAFGamer here, back with another video, and today we will be reading a non-canon Fortnite storyline made by me. You know how it goes, I make up the storyline and then you all just sit back and enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into the catavis slash how Visitor and Catalyst met. So it all starts back in the Chapter 1 Season X era, and this strange rift portal opens, right? The portal opens with a bunch of these cool looking skins, characters, whatever you want to call it. And then they appear out the portal and they take a look around the world, the map, just to get a little bit to see what this reality is. Then they all go on their separate ways. Then Catalyst is all left alone by herself, so she goes to Paradise Palms to meet her male counterpart. They obviously became friends, you know, and then after her just being on the island for a little while, eventually it goes into the Visitor's turn. So he's on the map, but now, he's on the map, back on the map obviously, and now it's a month before the event and stuff. So then he's just doing his own thing, coming out the warehouse, and then he goes to explore the entire map to see how it's doing before the event, because that's what he was supposed to do, so he can see, that's what he's supposed to do because he was ordered to buy from Scientists and Paradigm because they came onto the map and then we're gonna help with the event. But anyways, he goes to Paradise Palms, and then he goes to the hotel and knocks on Catalyst's hotel door, and they greet each other. And then what he saw was the most beautiful woman in his eyes. So then they go down and sit down and talk to each other, get to know each other, and get to meet all that. Then after they get done, finish talking, they say, I want to meet up again sometime. She says, want to meet up again sometime, and he's like, sure. And she's like, oh. Then they go back to their own. The Visitor goes back to his warehouse and his meteor and all of that. Then the next day, they made up again, and they start talking again, being friends. They had a little fun, and then it was during the event time, and then the events of the event happened, and then they were all transported to Chapter 2. They get transported to Chapter 2, and then they had to find a new place to go, so they went up to Lazy Links. I'm pretty sure that's in Chapter 2, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. Then they go out and live there, and then they're glad to see each other again. They hug, and then they start to hang out again. Then after it's been 2 years of them knowing each other, the Visitor eventually asks her out. So then he goes to Catalyst again on this day. I don't know when that was, but he goes up to her again and then says, hey, want to be my girlfriend? And she's like, sure, I'd love to. And then they started to be really happy, started doing all that couple stuff like kissing and hugging, cuddling, and all that stuff started doing now. And then it was past 3 years later, Visitor finally gained enough encouragement to marry her. And then he got her the most best and expensive ring. Pretty crazy, right? Just the best for her, but anyways. Then he acts so surprising around her, and then he says his words and says, will you marry me? And she screams in joy and says yes. So, and then they were super happy and celebrating with each other. Then the next day they have the wedding. All their friends, family, teammates, whatever you want to call it, are there. Everybody's so happy. Everyone's really happy for them. Until eventually they went on their honeymoon. They did a lot of fun stuff. Visitor got to meet her little kitsune, and the Visitor loved the kitsune, and they became best friends. The kitsune and the Visitor did. Then, as more time passed of them being married, he went to another reality and grabbed the Lokebot. Not the Lokebot. What am I thinking of? Not the Lokebot. The Claptrap from the Borderlands dimension. And then boom, he programs it to make it his own helper friend. Then he showed it to Catalyst, and they're like, hey, we have a little friend now for the Kitsune. Kitsune and Claptrap got along pretty well, and then as more time of their marriage passed on in their life, until it was now like, wow, well. Then they met Bumblebee. The visitors randomly pulled up Bumblebee, and then Bumblebee got to meet them. The Bumblebee became his best friend and would help him drive around and all that, but he didn't really want that since he had rockets. And then they eventually met Azuki. That's basically inspired by a real life cat. It's in the background somewhere next to the Rick poster, but anyway. Yeah, they eventually met Azuki. Then he became best friends with Visitor. They trained and basically were fighting together for whatever purpose. And then the day came. The Visitor wanted to retire. The reason why he wanted to is because for catavis, because he wants to spend all of his time with her for the rest of his life. So then he eventually just planned his retirement just for her, and then to this day they are still married. He's living his life with her, with their little family and all of that. And there's more parts of the family, but we all know how that would work, but anyway. And that's basically the story of how they met and how they built their family and how everything happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little story. I know it was short. I literally already had this recorded, but I had to re-record it because I did not want to edit it on my phone. I did not want to like transfer the video and then put it onto here because I don't know how to do that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the story. Subscribe, like, and comment like always, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.